Have you ever wondered how influencers make money on social media? Let's cast our minds back to the early days of social media, when it was all about connecting with friends, sharing photos, and posting status updates. Then, seemingly overnight, a new breed of social media users emerged, the influencers. These individuals, armed with their personal brand and a devoted following, began to shape the landscape of the digital world. They were no longer just users of social media platforms, but had become influential characters within them. Their posts, their photos, their lifestyle choices, all began to hold sway over the behavior of their followers. In fact, it's not an overstatement to say that social media influencers have become one of the most powerful forces in today's consumer market. They drive trends, they shape opinions, and they can steer their followers towards certain products and services. In essence, they have the power to turn their popularity into profitability. But the rise of social media influencers didn't happen in a vacuum. It was a result of a convergence of several factors. The ubiquity of smartphones and high-speed internet made social media platforms accessible to a vast number of people. The platforms themselves evolved, offering more features and capabilities that allowed users to express themselves in unique and creative ways. And let's not forget the role of the audience. The followers, the fans, the people who engage with the content that influencers create. They're not just passive consumers, they're active participants, eagerly consuming content, leaving comments, sharing posts, and helping to amplify the influence of these digital celebrities. In the midst of all this, businesses quickly realized the potential of leveraging influencers for marketing purposes. After all, why spend millions on traditional advertising when you can partner with an influencer who already has the trust and attention of your target audience? Social media influencers are a force to be reckoned with, but how exactly do they make money? That's the million-dollar question, and one we'll be diving into as we navigate through the rest of this guide. Becoming an influencer isn't an overnight success story. Indeed, it's a journey filled with strategic planning, persistence, and a dash of creativity. It all begins with choosing a niche, your corner of the vast digital universe where you'll shine. This decision shapes your journey and sets the stage for your unique influencer persona. Whether it's fashion, technology, fitness, or any other passion, your niche should be something you truly love and understand. It's about more than just trends. It's about authenticity, about sharing something you genuinely care about. Now, once you have your niche, it's time to create engaging content. This is your ticket to standing out in the crowded influencer market. Engaging content is about more than just pretty pictures or witty words. It's about creating a narrative, a story that resonates with your audience and keeps them coming back for more. It's about showing your followers that you're not just an influencer, but a trusted friend, a confidant, a source of inspiration. Remember, consistency is key. Your audience wants to know they can count on you for regular quality content. This doesn't mean you have to post every day, but you should establish a schedule that works for you and stick to it. Now let's talk about building a follower base. This is where patience truly becomes a virtue. Building a strong follower base doesn't happen overnight. It requires time, effort, and a lot of engagement. It means responding to comments, reaching out to followers, and showing them that you value their input. It's about building a community around your brand, a loyal tribe that will follow you on your journey. But remember, numbers aren't everything. It's better to have a smaller, engaged audience than a large, passive one. Quality over quantity always. Becoming an influencer is a journey, not a destination. It's about more than just popularity or financial gain. It's about making a difference, about inspiring others, about turning your passion into a career. Once you've built your online presence, it's time to start monetizing your influence. Monetizing your social media presence is an art in itself. It's like painting a masterpiece, except your canvas is the digital world, and your brushes are the various monetization strategies at your disposal. One of the most common ways influencers generate income is through sponsored posts. This is where a brand pays you to promote their product or service on your social media platform. It's like being a billboard in the virtual world, except you have the power to choose which ads you want to display. But remember, just like every stroke of paint adds to the overall picture, every sponsored post contributes to your online persona. So, ensure that the brands you collaborate with align with your values and resonate with your followers. Next, we have affiliate marketing. This is where influencers promote a product and earn a commission on any sales made through their unique affiliate link. Think of it like being a salesperson, but with the freedom to choose the products you want to sell and the liberty to work from anywhere. But just like a salesperson, you need to know your product well, because authenticity is key. If you wouldn't buy it, don't sell it. Then, there are collaborations with brands. This could be anything from co-creating a product, to being a brand ambassador, or even featuring in a brand's advertising campaign. It's like being a part of a band, where you and the brand create a symphony that resonates with your audience. But, just like in a band, harmony is essential. You need to have a mutual understanding with the brand and work towards a common goal. Lastly, there's the creation and sale of digital products. This could range from ebooks and online courses to exclusive content on Patreon. It's like running your own online store, where your followers are your customers. But just like a store owner, you need to ensure that your products are of high quality and cater to your customers' needs. Each monetization strategy comes with its own set of pros and cons, and it's crucial to choose the ones that align with your brand image. Just like an artist chooses their colors carefully, you need to pick your monetization strategies wisely. After all, it's not just about making money, it's about creating a masterpiece. Like any industry, influencer marketing has its dark side. An often overlooked aspect of this glamorous world, it's crucial to shed light on the potential drawbacks and risks associated with becoming an influencer. Let's begin with privacy concerns. As an influencer, your life becomes a public spectacle. Your every move, every meal, every vacation is under the scrutiny of your followers. This public scrutiny often extends to your family and friends as well. The line between public and private life blurs and sometimes disappears completely, leaving you with little to no personal space. Next, there's the pressure to maintain a perfect image. As an influencer, you are expected to lead an ideal life, one that your followers aspire to. The constant need to appear perfect, successful, and happy can be mentally exhausting and may lead to stress, anxiety, and even depression. It's important to remember that social media is just a highlight reel, and what you see on the screen isn't always the reality. Then there's the potential for fraud. The influencer industry is still relatively new and lacks comprehensive regulation. This leaves room for unethical practices like buying followers, likes, and comments to artificially inflate an influencer's reach and engagement. Not only does this deceive followers, but it also harms businesses that invest in influencer marketing based on these fake metrics. Lastly, influencers often face the risk of exploitation. Many influencers, especially those starting, may not have the necessary legal knowledge to negotiate fair contracts, and may end up being taken advantage of by brands and agencies. Despite the dark side of influencer marketing, it's not all doom and gloom. After all, every profession has its challenges. It's about navigating these hurdles and finding a balance. Many influencers find the rewards of connecting with an audience, inspiring others, and pursuing their passion to be well worth the risks. Despite these challenges, many influencers find the rewards to be well worth the risks. The world of influencer marketing is ever evolving. As we look towards the horizon, a few key trends emerge, painting a picture of the future that is both exciting and challenging. Firstly, we see the rise of the micro-influencer. These are individuals who may not have millions or even hundreds of thousands of followers, but their audience is engaged, loyal, and highly targeted. Brands are beginning to recognize the value of these smaller but more passionate audiences. They provide a level of authenticity and connection that is often missing from larger influencers, who can sometimes feel distant and unreachable. This brings us to our second trend, the increasing importance of authenticity. As audiences become more savvy and discerning, they crave genuine interactions and content. They're no longer satisfied with overt promotions and product placements. They want to feel a real connection with the influencers they follow, and they want to know that the recommendations they receive are honest and trustworthy. This shift towards authenticity presents both a challenge and an opportunity for influencers. It demands more transparency and integrity, but it also opens up new possibilities for deeper, more meaningful relationships with followers. Finally, we see the potential for new monetization strategies. As technology continues to evolve, so too do the ways in which influencers can make money. Virtual reality, for instance, offers new platforms for influencers to interact with their audience. Blockchain technology might provide new ways to manage and monetize digital content. And as artificial intelligence becomes more sophisticated, it could help influencers to better understand their audience, tailor their content, and maximize their income. As we look forward, it's clear that the world of influencer marketing is not static. It's a dynamic, ever-changing landscape shaped by technological innovation, societal trends, and the evolving tastes and preferences of audiences. As the digital landscape continues to evolve, so too will the ways in which influencers can monetize their social media presence.